Hey people, Injured here, 1v1 Evergreen Forest. For the green, it's Rhaaah playing as humans, and red, it's Victor playing with the trolls. Hopefully we'll get to see that plague fella. Still don't know his name. Maybe we'll see him. Is that him? Oh, it's the Chieftain. Okay, Chieftain's cool too. What is Rhaaah going to go for here? Oh, the Wolfguard, awesome. Wolfguard Commander, she's got these auras. And the Chieftain can designate some troll guard for him, or just be a tanky melee guy. So what do we see very early on here from Rhaaah? A balanced opening, as you'd expect for humans. They need a little bit of everything. They can work buildings with a lot of people, which I guess means they're slightly less efficient per worker maybe than some other factions like trolls. Complete opposite. They work the buildings with one troll. Gets a lot done, I suppose. Going straight to the edge to take out some undead and get the ball rolling on the banner. Looks like Rhaah's gone through the mid. Yeah, we can see the piles of scrap now for the trolls. It's a very easy creep group. The easiest lot you can get. This little, basically a bunch of zombies. They die super fast. So what did you go for over here, Rhaaah? I just saw the whirlwind. There it is. And we have Shadow Strike, that teleporting thing, which seems like it will be pretty damn good in PvP. Also got Brute Force for more damage, Concentration for cooldown, and Deep Waters for the focus. What about Victor? Where are you? There you are. Slam.
The eye of the tribe.
Area of effect. Does it knock down or anything? I don't think so. And throw junk. What else? That's a really loud voice. I'll need to turn that down, I think. What else did you get? You got Concentration and 2 hits of Brute Force. Let me just very quickly, while we follow around the Troll Chieftain, head into me up. Oh, it's going to pause it. Of course it is. And turn down the voices a bit. Which voices is it? Let's turn them all down, I guess. How much I've turned them down already? Okay. Cool. It's only because I was focused on them I think I could hear their narrator. But sometimes you do, and he leveled up. Meanwhile, Wolfguard Commander has killed some more zombies over there. It's quite a dark map, isn't it? Dark and dingy. The creepy forest. You tried to make it sound all nice. Call it the Evergreen Forest. The scout hasn't moved. You don't do actually a lot of scouting with your scout units, really. You know where things are. The map tells you. They're just used as an early combat unit, typically. Trolls, of course, don't start with a unit, do they? They need to buy their first smasher, and here he is. Cost 12 food each, these guys, but they are tough bastards. 1350 hit points, 120 damage per swing, and they're going to put some pressure on here. Found their first scouting outpost. I'm not sure how would the Wolfguard Commander do against a couple of trolls. I don't think she'd do super well. They've almost got the same stats as her when she's a level 1. Not that far off. She's up to 1950 hit points. You level up. You get 100 hit points every time you level. It's a level 3 Wolfguard Commander here. Here comes the Troll Rush. I just threw some junk and there's the slam. What are you going to do against this?
Workers are under attack.
This seems pretty rough. Workers beat are dying. Look, took all those workers out. And look how quickly they get through the woodcutter health. It's no siege damage. Did the Chieftain do siege damage? No, he does magic damage though, which is fun. Oh, so do you. 195 on that fella though. Got some decent resistances too, so do you, I suppose. I believe the Wolfguard Chieftain also has... Wolfguard Commander, sorry. There's that teleport, look at that. Wolfguard Commander also has a passive 5% block chance. That guy went down. Took one of them on. Now they're going after her. Rotate the other way, Indrid. I don't think she's going to win that fight. What are these icons? You're getting buffed by something. And then down you go. She took them both out. Was not expecting that to be that easy. I guess the Shadow Strike and the Whirlwind makes a big old difference. We do have a fight hut. Why did you get a fight hut in your capital province? You can get the smashers out of here. There must be a reason that I don't know about. Right? Am I mental?
We're being attacked.
Yeah, look, it just gives you smashes of iron beaks. You can get them out of here. I'm not sure what that's about, but there must be a reason. Chieftain, oh, you've lost your weapon, buddy. Can we get it back for you? Not at the moment. His weapon is not rendering any longer. Wolfguard Commander runs into yet more smashes. And quite rightly backs away. Surprised they didn't chase her there, actually. What is this? Empowered. I'm not sure what they're getting empowered by. Did they get him? Maybe they get empowered when they get down to a certain amount of hit points. They get pissed off.
The tribe's land grows.
Oh, I think you have your weapon back now, Mr. Chieftain. That's good. Just teleported. Is that to buy stuff? Where the hell are you, Chieftain? Oh, there you are. No, you're just getting with your boys. Ready to smash. Any military? Yep, we have some infantrymen. I mean, they must be terrified of trolls. 60 damage per swing, decent resistances, and 700 hit points. Gonna need a lot of them to stand up to that many trolls. How much are they? 6 food? I think they're 6.
Building completed.
Yeah, 6 food. So decently priced, but those 12 food smashers are going to give them a good smashing, I think. Oh, leveled up. Going after the group of Medusa ladies. Picking up a bunch of potions there. And they are now level what? Of course I bloody missed it, didn't I? Level 4. What do they go for? Nobody gets the pickup junk, eh? They just got more brute force and more concentration and stuff. They're going after the adamantium golem. Bloody hell. Can they get it? How many trolls is this? This is 7. 7 smashes. And the chieftain. Big stun there by the golem. I think they're going to get it. Didn't occur to me you could come after this thing without tier 2 units, but looks like trolls get it done. Trolls are considered quite strong in the current meta, I believe. Smasher rush, eh? They're going to get it. Yeah, there's that empowered boon again. It must be when they get down to a certain amount of health. Is that on the tooltip for them? There's the level for the chieftain. They're now level 5. That's a big level. Let's see what they've done with it, hey? Are they going to teleport back? Doesn't seem like it. They leveled up their junk to the next level and their slam to the next level. And they maxed out the brute force. Bloody hell. 240 damage per swing. That's the wrong button. That's a lot. Where are you getting attacked? Right here. Oh. Okay, we got a little group of infantrymen alongside the Wolfguard Commander. She is tall. Bloody hell, you ate all of your vegetables. It's like 7'5". Okay. Trolls versus infantrymen and a Wolfguard Commander. I don't think that, yeah, they're not going to take this fight, surely. They're teleporting away. Seemed smart. Are we going to see Victor have a run at the human stuff here? You would think so, right? Oh, I think they want to farm creeps a bit more. Nope, those guys are gone. Are they going to go after the other adamantium golem here? How much damage does this thing do? Not that much, actually. 9,000 hit points, though. But they're going to go smash it, I think. It's a shame that the Troll Guard stuff doesn't seem to be a meta pick right now. It's a fun idea that he kind of anoints a couple of trolls and gives them more hit points and stuff. Oh, the junk pile does what? It weakens you. That's a big resistance debuff. Got some bleeding going on here. I think. Yeah, they have both of them. There's a godstone on both sides. There it is. There it is. It's a lot of XP for the Troll Chieftain. Can I see? Is that going to level? Wow, up to level 8. Let me see. Rhaaah, level 4. Big disparity in the XP here. Trolls are kicking ass. But here we go, a little bit more diversity from Rhaaah. They've got some Arbalists up. Ranged unit, 80 damage. How much resistances do the Smashers have? 0 strike, but they do have some pierce resistance. If they can get a screen in front of those Arbalists, they could do some work. Going after some workers now. Wolfguard Commander's up to 2050. How much health does the Chieftain have now? 2450, and just got an armor upgrade. It's a popular pick for melee heroes, get their armor. We've also got, come here, bashes enemies in target area and slows them down. Applies impaired a 70% movement speed reduction, bloody hell. And thick hide rage. Oh, becomes immune, but afterwards he gets weakened. Very weakened as well, bloody hell. So if I hit you like this, and yep, we can see he's got his max level weapon and armor. All that gold he got for taking on those golems, I guess. Up to 430 damage per swing, and look at those resistances. This Chieftain is a nutbag, and these guys are upgrading in the throwing camp here. Seems like the throwy trolls are quite popular. We saw them in the other game too. Although that player didn't have nearly as strong a start as this. It costs only 3 stone, I think. Hang on, I can see. If we're on Victor's view. Yes, 3 stone to get a thrower. And he needs some scrap and more stone to get a flinger. A spike flinger. They seem to get smaller, which amuses me. Little fellas now. Do they have any scrap going on? You can get a scrap horde immediately, can't you? And it doesn't take a worker, because they have separate workers. Stonebreakers, stonebreakers. I don't know, that's just a banner. What about here? No. Don't see any scrap right now. I mean, it does take 20 food to get those scrapper fellas, so I guess the food was put into smashers and stuff, eh? So a little bit more of a diverse army now for Victor. See how it does. Nice little pumpkin farm over here with rabbits and stuff. What's going on? Rhaaah just moving the hell away. Here we go. They're engaging. Created some space for the Arbalists. Now going in, trying to spike down one of them. Got one. Decent fight. A big bleed though, and a slow. Ouch. That was a massive deal. Ouch. That was awesome. Where are they getting the bleed from? Oh, this thing bleeds at level 2, I guess. Ah. That's a lot of damage. And look at that weaken. Chieftain strong, I think, is what we're learning. Popped a potion there, Rhaaah. Lots of pressure though. Lots of pressure. Did they do siege damage? No, piercing damage. 100 damage at 10 and 50 hit points. It's not that high compared to like the Orc Hunters. I think they're doing more than 100. And they have 1,000 hit points. And look, the resistances aren't great on the throwers either. So they do lose health, but I mean, it's nice to have the range damage, eh? They are getting empowered again. When they get low health, they get angry, I guess. Was not aware of that before. Farmer's getting got. Rhaaah trying to get in and save some buildings. Not sure what they're going for. They're going for this guy. They can spike pretty well, the Arbalists. Even with the spike, with the pierce resistance. Ouch. Ouch. That Chieftain is nuts. Do they have any iron going? Where is the iron even? Over here, I think. Yep. I hear iron. Yep, there's an iron mine. They've got one iron mine. There's more iron over here, I believe. Yep. A couple of farms. Farms are steady food. Doesn't run out like a hunting cabin. But usually you see them once they've run out of hunting food. I think they're less efficient than hunters for all the factions, I think. But different factions have different efficiencies on their farms and different costs and stuff. Human ones, I imagine, are quite good with 4 workers, and you'd hope so, with 4 workers in them. Good little raid, although they did lose some trolls. Victor, keeping the pressure on. Decent little force of humans now. A force of humans. Do we see? We see some billets. The humans have to get billets up to get higher population. The trolls have to get something similar. I forget what they call it, but it's, there it is. A small tribe shelter. Usually you'll see that kind of stuff in your home territory where it's nice, relatively safe. All this stuff is impaired. That's such a strong slow. 70% is so strong. AoE as well. It's not to a single target. That's so strong when you combine it with big old smashes. Can they get the fortified outpost? And it's getting repairs. And you can't discount the damage of those arbalists. Can they finish off that fella? Gotta finish him off. There we go. Can they finish off that other fella? It's very low. There's that shadow strike, but she might have got herself into trouble there, the Wolfguard Commander. Down she goes. Might be able to use this to push even harder here. Levels up to what? 9? What are you now?
We're being attacked.
Yep, level 9. Level 10 is the maximum. What has she got now? What has he got now? Level 2, all that stuff, basically. And they are 3,300 hit points. That's with 3 points put into the health bonus. Are starting to whittle down the smashers. Starting to whittle them down. There's the slam with that bleed. Are there different bleeds or do they all do the same damage? I don't know. There's that impaired as well. Look at that. Oh, he didn't throw it. I don't think he threw his jump there. As it were. Getting spiked. Can they finish him off? I think, yeah, a potion had been popped there, I believe. And off they go. Wolfguard Commander is back to her feet doing some shopping. We can spy on the shopping. There we go. Well, the end of it. Looks like they got their armor upgrade, which, as I said, is typically first purchase for melee heroes. Can you sell your Stone of Homecoming? I'm not sure if you can. I don't think you'd want to, though.
Building completed.
Can they get something else up? We have the refinery. Looks like all of the economic upgrades have been gotten. Don't see the military upgrade place, though. Must be here somewhere. We've got a couple of drill halls.
Building completed.
Keepers and champions here. So they are both the offense drill hall type things, rather than the support drill halls. I can't remember what they call them now.
Commander,
lots of things I don't remember.
Researching a new technology.
Yeah, that's. Oh, there's the support garrison. Oh, drill hall is the name of the upgraded one. Okay.
Building completed.
I think it's barracks at the base level. Looks like Rhaaah is going for an attack here. I guess they have to, right? They can't turtle. Humans typically need at least 50% of the map to be competitive, whereas trolls can get away with much less, a little bit like elves. It's a bunch of throwers. It's a lot of throwers. There's gleaming gold armor now on the Wolfguard Commander. Here comes that Troll Chieftain. Oh, he's getting spiked. Pops a potion. Arbalist doing some good work. Oh, there's his invulnerability thing. Can they stick around long enough for it to wear out and him to become super vulnerable? Nope. Teleported away. Well, some of them did. There it is. That's when he becomes... Look at that. Minus... Look at that. It's absolutely tanked. It lasts a while, too. Could have got spiked off that. A whole bunch of stonebreakers. Food patches are their farms. Don't see a hitting camp anywhere. Oh, there's one. You dumbass. It's right there. Yeah, I'd like to know the reason why there's a fight hut in the home sector where you can get them out of your main building. They are trying to get more throwers going. Can we have a little bit of a peek, whoops, at the resource situation? Looks like a lot of food and a lot of scrap is queued up for Victor. Rhaaah. Yep, a bunch of iron queued up as you'd
Building
expect.
completed.
They want to get those champions, I guess. Those guys look badass. I want to see them in action. Do we have any? We do not. Keepers are also very tanky. They're a good front liner. We got Academy. And if I go back to Rhaah's view, we can see the stuff. What is in there? Griffins, sorry.
Building completed.
Only 1 iron. I mean, it's 5 and 10 of the others, but 1 iron is a pretty good price.
Commander, we've finished researching
Those guys
a
can
new
fly. They're
technology.
relatively tough. Need tier 3 for the Mentalist and the Flag Bearer, and you can get Flag Bearer buffs alongside the Wolfguard Commander's auras and do some good work there. I don't think they have any auras though, do they? No. No auras. Go back to free spectating, please. Let's follow the Wolfguard Commander, see what she gets up to. They're going for it. They are indeed going for it. Has that level deficit though, eh? What is it? 4 to 9? That's a pretty big deficit. She's doing well for being less than half the level. I guess that's a big advantage of the strong early starters, right? They can go after those big creeps. Oh, we got some Skull Crushers in. There we are. 1500 hit points, 140 damage per swing. Just an all-round upgrade over the Smashers. And they're big bastards too, look at them. Oh, look at that. Well played by Rhaaah. Split off some forces there. Now that the distraction is done, these guys going through the mid. How quickly can this be cleaned up? They're having to chase. It's a big old chase. Forcing Victor to split. There's the teleport back, and now those guys can turn around maybe, unless Victor did split. Yeah, they did split. Bunch of throwers over here still. Putting some micro pressure. What is this fella doing? It's a weird necromancer doing some kind of ritual on that little mountain top there, which is fun. Looks like the Wolfguard Commander backed off it. How is this fight going to go? The Skull Crushers are terrifying. They've almost got one of them down. Especially when they get that empowered buff, they are terrifying. Looks like they got mopped up pretty badly there. How do I get back to... spin the camera, Indrid. There we go. I thought home was meant to reset the camera. I must have changed it to some other button that I now can't remember. Great. Hey, bunch of Griffins. Cool. 1700 hit points on this fella. 75 magical damage. I believe it's melee. I believe it is. I'm not sure why they have focus. They must have a thing that they can do. You can see here Rhaaah not bothering to repair because it takes some precious resources. What's their plan now? It's a good plan. I think maybe they could have pushed the action through the mid a little bit more. Maybe. It's a lot of Stonebreakers. For some more stuff queuing up for the hitting camp there. You need to wait for the resources to be delivered from the central building though. Doesn't take long once they're in there. That last resource you see there is offerings. Oh, they got some iron beaks here. Offerings is the tier 3 resource for trolls, but they don't need to go out and find it. They can just build Shrine to Mugwa. Build a bunch of those and you get the offerings. Kind of a passive resource style to trolls. They can be quite isolationists with the scrap mechanic and the offerings. There's a scrap hoard right there. Gathering some scrap. As you do. Oh, I've turned it around away. Yeah, I have. I'm a dumbass. There we go. Yeah, moron. That's why the base looked a bit different. There's a lot of Skull Crushers. That looks so cool. Big fight now. Griffin's getting wrecked. But they're soaking up some damage. Can they spike the Chieftain down? Holy crap, look how much stuff he hit with that slam. That was crazy. Did you teleport out or did everything just die? Oh, they teleported out. Barely made it out. Need to stay the hell away from that Chieftain. Did it have any kind of impair, the humans? That was nasty. Hey, we got some champions. No, we don't. I'm lying. Yes, we do. Whoa, wait. You upgrade their weapon? That's cool. I thought they had big old hammers. 200 damage per swing. Those guys hit multiple enemies. And yeah, they must have an upgrade for big old spears. I can't see where the upgrade building is, where I could have a look at such things. No idea. It must be across this south. Forge, there we are. So if I bring up Rhaaah, you can see. Should be able to see things that have been purchased.
Commander,
They get
we've
warhammers
finished
over
researching
there?
a new technology.
I don't see any upgrades for the champions. Pretty sure I saw them with hammers
Our
before.
population is at maximum capacity. We need to expand.
Is it just random what weapon they get? Very confused right now. There must be just something I don't know going on with those champions. But they look cool as hell. That's for sure. Looking quite strong here, Rhaaah. Recovered well, eh? Wasn't able to keep the pressure up with just smashes, obviously. It's always hard to transition, you know. That's where players can often falter when they're transitioning between the tiers, because you need a whole new resource coming in. You need to kind of set that up, you need to plan for it, you need to save a little bit so you can get the structures up. It's a lot of skull crushers all of a sudden. Doesn't let me see how many there is, but until we go to Victor here. 13 skull crushers, 6 throwers, and there's some spike flingers here too that do AoE damage. And how much hit points on those guys? 1225. Not bad. Not bad at all. Rhaah's heading east. They're going to find a bunch of troll stuff. There's that flag bearer. Doesn't do any damage, but has a armored bonus here. It's pretty good. And some mentalists. They do some disruptive magic and stuff, which will be fun to see. Don't see any of the medics for the heals. Took out the Eye of the Tribe. Is the Chieftain coming in to defend here? I guess not. They're trying to demolish actually to get some resources back, as you see there. You do have Aria, which is what the humans use as their last resource somewhere around here. Oh hey. Big old fight kicking off on the other side. Wolfguard Commander with a spinneroonie teleports into the back line to go after the spike flingers. That was quite a painful fight, I think, for Rhaaah. Skull crushers and spike flingers, a hell of a lot of damage coming in. I think the Wolfguard Commander is going to fall here. Yes, they do. Champion's got some big old pikes. And it's not a euphemism. I wish I knew why they have pikes instead of hammers. Is it an upgrade from the drill hall, maybe? Might be an upgrade right in there. Would be a strange place to put the upgrade. Here's a big troll attack now. Can highlight the heroes. There he is. There's a chieftain. Should have done that more often, I think. But he's a big bastard, but he's in amongst a bunch of big bastards, isn't he? Gonna lose it, I think. Do the skull crushers have siege damage? No, they don't. Chieftain just cleaving through this stuff, but oh, got the vulnerability hex from the end of that ability of his and goes down. And down goes that skull crusher too. I mean, took some damage. They got watchtower up now. Not sure what they can do with the chieftain going down, if they can push after that. Maybe. Maybe. Can I find a drill hall somewhere? There. I need to be on Rhaaah. And select drill hall again. So better equipment for scouts. I don't see any upgrades For
Our
champions, they're
population
only
is at maximum capacity.
4.
We need to expand.
They need more pop, but they are full of pop. There's only 4 iron. There are only 4 iron champions. For a cleaving attack, 200 damage per swing. I guess 1200 hit points isn't that high actually, but they have some really good resistances with the flag bearers and stuff. That's looking quite a deadly force here. I mean, they're going for it. Got to try and micro and keep your flag bearers in the middle of as much stuff as possible, I suppose. Can be quite tricky. Yep, they're making short work of these eyes of the tribe. Seems like players typically don't bother with siege units. I guess they're a little bit of a liability. They're typically quite slow, aren't they? You need mobility. Making very short work of this. Starting to get that map. I mean, as I said, trolls can survive on a small map presence, but it's looking quite dangerous. These guys trying to upgrade. Trolls can take a while to rebuild because I need to train the lowest level of troll and then send them to the places. They need to wait for things to be delivered. Big fight here. Oh, big blind from the Iron Beaks. That's cool. What does that actually do? Minus 50% attack range. Yeah, so got that onto the back line. Have they pushed too far here, Rhaaah? Looks like the Wolfguard Commander is going to fall. Oh, maybe not. Nope, she goes down. Down she goes. This little bar, by the way, is... Oh, maybe not. How long it takes... How long they can... until they can't be revived anymore, I believe, by an ally. Someone said in the comments. It looks like if you just choose to godstone them immediately, they obviously just disappear. Still a bunch of stuff here for Victor to try and fight off, and more is coming. Look at this. I wanted to pay attention to what the Mentalists do. Do they actually knock stuff over? I don't see them knocking the troll over. Maybe only smaller units get knocked over? It probably still does area of effect damage or something. And there it is. Lost the army, lost the map. Not a whole lot Victor could do. Hell of an effective push there by Victor. The mass of champions got it done, didn't they? Victor started so strong. They must have had a level 10 chieftain. Champions were awesome. Well, there you have it. Arya was over here, but I didn't really need it in the end. Oh, look at this forge again. Can I find the forge? Can I remember where things are ever? I think it was this one. There it is. Does it let me? It does let me. Maybe... Yeah, it must disappear stuff when it's not there. There must be a champion upgrade that gives them those awesome pikes. That's cool. Wildfire boulders. Didn't get to see any keepers, which look awesome. But I guess the champions were a pretty strong front line alongside the flag bearers and stuff.
Just give the word.
Quite a potent combo, isn't it? Never seen a troll player use the Hex Hut. I mean, it's a quite late game stuff with the offerings and stuff, but I'd like to see those guys in action. They're a little bit one note, aren't they? Very powerful, but like a lot of burly fellas that you can spike down. Not a lot of support going on and stuff, but the Chieftain brought a lot with his big debuffs and stuff. It was a fun game. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Those guys are running in place because they're so excited about its cast. And I'll see you next time.